What's up, Meister? What's up, Veritas? What's up, Kevin, Gianni, Mary, Broski? It's a nice name. On your way to work? Nice. Ooh, it's chilly. Ooh, interesting. Contract extension. 3 years, 100 million for McCollum. Okay, not terrible, I guess. Okay. What's up, Empros? Break it down for me. Oh, that's Meister. That's what we're gonna do. That's your actual last name? Oh, that is pretty cool. All right. Rob, dude, what's up? We've missed you. Is this a whale or a crab? We'll find out. Let's see the breakdown. What's up, Pep? When's your computer getting fixed, man? Thursday, I heard. What's up, DT? We need to get a free-to-play player's perspective on this, so we're gonna have Enzo hop on Skype. Oof, loud. Hello?
Hi, Driven. Enzo Hagen.
Yes, I know.
It's the way we do things. You always answer with your name.
Oh,
It's just
really?
so, yeah, of course. It's like when you call me, I would pick up the phone, or if I call you, I'd say Enzo Hagen.
Interesting. I don't do that. I just say like, "What do you need?" or "Why are you bothering me?"
Hang up the phone now.
What's up, Rudy? So, have you read through everything?
I've been reading it right now. To me, I don't care too much one way or the other, but I'm sort of worried about what it's going to do to the game, to be honest. So personally, maybe not that big an effect, but overall, I feel like it's probably going to be moving the game in a direction that's not great.
All right. So, let's see.
Let me say hello to everyone. Lots of shout outs. Hello, DT, Kevin, um, Veritas, Mary, Dap, of course,
What's up, Dap?
and everyone else. Yep, Dap has joined us. I mean, really, the amount of money is pretty small compared to most things in this game. So it's not like
Right.
they're asking a lot, and you do get a lot of pretty cool, nice things from it. But
Right.
it's I don't know why they couldn't just keep on like giving you all of these things and making the game exciting for free, and keep on giving offers that a lot of people are buying anyway. So yeah, it just seems like a little bit of a cheap move, to be honest.
All right. So, what's up, Dakota? So the first thing is the gold. Why is it highlighted up here?
You want me to read these things out to you?
Oh
Does that
no,
make it
I
easier?
have it all on this spreadsheet that I have.
I have it all. I see
I
one
do.
column.
No,
Everything else.
I have it on the right. That's like here. Wait. See? No. Yeah. So there it is. That's I have all these things like um on the right side that I'll put when they're needed.
Kyle's right. You are trying to steal Prof. Hoff's work. He's gonna put a hit out on you
No, he wouldn't actually do any like breakdowns. He would
because of
just
that. All he
he would
does.
just say no. He would just say costs money bad. I'll randomly sometimes there's like kind of a crappy deal that he'll just like be like costs money, great deal. Um, all right.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
agree
wanna
with.
I wanna get the actual like unit value for it.
I see. You really get the okay.
So all right. So there's mainly two things you get, right? You get that special solo event, which is the 7 day solo event that scales with your campaign. So I'm gonna look at just the Cavalier one
Hmm.
because outside of High Z, that's what's gonna apply to our alliance. Um,
Is
and
Heisey not Cavalier yet?
no, you have to get through 6.1,
Uh-huh.
which is this thing. Um, so from this, you're getting 300 units. So 300 units. Um, you're gonna get 20k premium hero crystal shards. You're gonna get 1,000 5-star hero crystal shards, which is 4k a month. You get 4 6 stones. That's not too many. A level 3 health potions. I don't even need. That's not even worth writing. Greater solo. That's not worth writing. You get 24 gold crystals. That's how much gold? Like 50k.
Oh, I have no idea, to be honest. I've
All
just
right,
been waiting for summer appreciation to open my 30
50k.
million of them.
They're like 2,400 each roughly.
Okay, there you go.
You get 12 small energy refills. Those are 60 units. Right? Those are each one is
So
five,
it's
right?
each one is three, I believe. So it's
No, how much
if you
energy is each one? Five? I think
oh
it's
five,
five.
you're right. You're right. No, five,
So
yep.
that's 60 energy, which is one refill, basically. So we'll count it as one refill. So you get four
Yep.
refills. Um, 1144. The tier 5 class or basic ISO will count as just being negligible.
Yeah. It's
All right. What's up, Meta? There will be, I think there eventually will be like different tiers of this.
yeah, I know. Pep said that earlier. And that's I think the
Yeah.
most worrying thing is just this is the introductory offer. Does that mean that the next offer is 20 US dollars and then 50 US dollars and then 100 US dollars, which
Right. And that's when
uh,
you boycott right at 100.
well, again, like for me, it doesn't make a difference, but I want to play this game with all the people I play this game with. And so I'm lucky that
Right.
I can use money on this game and
To
a
save
fair
time.
amount.
To save time.
Exactly. But other people don't want to or don't. And so I want to play with them too.
Right. Different tiers bring me to tears.
Oh,
What's up,
so clever.
What's up, Tim? Thanks for the sub. Okay, so that's this part. That's the test of the Cavalier. And then the other part. Oh, this isn't even going to fit on the screen.
Where you get is it one gold circle, this weekly golden gold circle? So is this per week you get
This is
these
this
tests?
is this is per month.
Oh, per month. Okay.
So
So that means you get me.
let's put the gold at 550k so I can erase the
Gotcha.
column.
Okay. Hello, Lord Shadow. Welcome. I was just in his stream and now he's coming over to this. He didn't know about it yet, like many in the community.
What's up,
Sure.
man? You and Lord Shadow probably get along pretty well, right? Thanks for the raid, sir. What's up, Billy? He's your fellow elder statesman.
That's true. I know. I love Lord Shadow. He and I are exactly the same generation.
Okay. So let me see. I'll try to. I can just copy it, right? Yeah, that way I can have like a bigger one for myself.
And then I don't quite understand. So you do this, and then there's this black ISO market,
Yeah.
and you get 300 units. each week for this market? I guess I
No, I
didn't
don't think
quite
you get it.
understand.
You don't get anything for the market. This is just you can trade stuff basically.
Okay.
It's limit 2 per week. So hold on.
It has a price, and that price is what?
No, it doesn't have a price. It's you can
What's
trade.
it?
You know how like sometimes they have the thing where like you can trade 2 small potions for a big potion.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at this chart, and it says like amount, level team 3, then limit 3, and then price 10,000 currency gold.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you can
okay.
pay
I got
10,000 gold and you get
you.
3
See.
level 3 team health potions.
Okay, now I totally understand.
The Stony Mastery cores are 100. You can buy one for 120 units instead of whatever they usually are, which is like 160 or something, 165 maybe.
I see. Yeah,
Um,
see, such a shame. This seems so much fun for everyone to have. Like, I think it's again, they should have just kept on making money the
the
old-fashioned
old-fashioned
way with
way.
offers. Yeah.
All right. So nothing in the beginner tier seems relevant to most people. Um, you can trade 1,000 PHC shards for a premium hero crystal. That who cares?
Ooh.
2,000 PHC for a 3-star. Who cares? 500 units for a carb core. So that would save you 50 units. Not a huge deal. You can trade 2 tier 3 basics for a tier 1 alpha. So that's actually kind of cool. I'll count that. So that's kind of having 2 free tier 1 alphas almost.
Hmm.
Um, all right. You can trade a
Yeah, that's
tier
right.
3 basic for 720 to that. Who cares? 4,000 PHCs for an ultimate crystal. That's just a 3-star. Who cares?
Yeah.
You can trade a 3-star for half of a 4-star. Um, I'll count that 1K 4-star shards because 4 stars is when you start getting the big ISO.
I
Um,
mean, the big one is at the bottom, the 5-star, 11,000 5-star shards for a feature. They can only do that once.
yeah, we're not there yet. We're not there
I'm sorry, sorry. I was just
yet. Wait, the tier 1 alphas. Oh, can you do this twice then? Because it's listed in both the Proven and the Conqueror.
Prevent the Conqueror. It's a good question.
Okay, I'm not sure about that. One tier 1 alpha for 450 tier 2 alpha. That's terrible. 3 tier 4 basics for a class catalyst crystal. That's horrendous. I'd rather do the opposite.
Yeah,
That's actually a negative. Um,
yeah, it's crazy bad.
Start the protest. What are we protesting?
I think the subscription service.
Oh, don't encourage this. It's garbage. Well, I haven't. We haven't done it yet. What's up, Darcy? Um, okay. So the Conqueror stuff all looks awful, pretty much.
But this is strange, this the way this chart is because it must be scaled because does this mean you get to do like a featured for 13,000 and a featured for 11,000? You
Right.
know, so there must be some type of scaling that goes on. I have a feeling. So if you get a 5-star featured, whatever rank you're at, that's the
Okay.
exchange rate you get.
Yeah, you're probably right. So let me see. So the proven, it's 2 tier 3 basics for 1 tier 1 alpha. The Conqueror, it's 2 of them for. Oh, you can just do it twice. Whatever. I'll just keep it at this.
Yeah.
Um, so let's not. Okay, so you can trade 2 tier 3 basics for a tier 1 alpha. Oh, that's the same thing again. Oh, you
You're
just
right,
do it 3
exactly.
times. So that's the
Yeah,
same
maybe.
offer that's in there 3 times. Okay.
Hello, Sohab. Welcome to the
What's up?
stream.
What's up, Sohib? Yeah, I see. Free pass to use arena bots. What's up, Amina? That's funny.
Kyle Brown is saying in the middle column is how many times you can do it. So Conqueror lets you do it more
Yeah, yeah,
times.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get a Hulu. There's really not that much on Hulu, honestly. I don't know if Hulu's even worth $10 a month. What's up, noobs? Um, okay. So, how should we evaluate the tier 1 alphas? It's probably more like 4. Let's say you do it 4 times. All right. So you can get a 5-star featured for 11,000 5-star shards instead of 15. How do you? I'm not sure how to
That's
like
nice.
evaluate that.
Well, think about what would you say 1,000 shards is? What is that like?
But
Mm,
if the featured and the basic cost the same, you would not always go for the featured. Some people would, some
that's
people
true.
wouldn't.
That's
So
true. But I mean, the equivalent of the game. I guess I would do it on a unit per shard. Like if you said like 1,000 shards, you would pay 200 units for it. I guess that's how I would try to factor it into my decision, or 100 units for 1,000 shards.
but then it gets like kind of crazy. I don't know if you can do that. This 4-star crystal for 1,000 5-star shards is horrible. Also, I would never do that because you're giving up so much ISO and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, okay,
But I think ultimately units is the best way to base everything on if you're going to try to analyze this somehow.
what's up? What's up, Amir? Um, so damn, that's kind of hard to.
Use your math skills.
No,
Look
because
at
like
linear
on one hand,
regression.
because you can look at it and say, well, it's a 4,000 shard discount, which is 8,000 shards a month, right?
Yeah. I think that's how you have to look at it. I mean, it's true you may not want it or not, but that's sort of irrelevant. I mean, it's still like the market rate.
So 8K 5-star shards per month.
Yeah.
Actually, I can throw this in, I guess.
Emeritus says he's sending his account number to Mike in a direct message. It's essentially what we do anyway.
Right. You can get it twice a month, not once a month.
Yeah, I agree, Jeremy. $10 a month is a small amount, but yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just, something about this is the road they're going down that feels bad.
I want a 5-star basic for 7,500 shards. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Well, the energy cap, they're kind of increasing it by lowering the energy cost. I mean, that's kind of the
Well,
same
they
thing.
say how much you get. They say you get was it 1,440 per month?
Yeah, but I
Uh,
mean, people sleep and shit.
yeah, I guess it's true. But still,
um,
still, there's savings.
right.
Amir Test, you're welcome. Always happy to mentor.
So let's try to evaluate the energy reduction. Going from 6
Uh,
to 5. That's worth some refills.
well, so 1440, if we divide that by what's an energy refill? 72. So,
I don't think it's 72. You only
well,
you
you
have
get,
you have 70 energy.
oh, 70 energy. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is that, 20 about?
So 20, and then
But you
you
can't
you'd have
always
to
use a,
you'd have to cut that way down because you're not
yeah, so say
always
you take a quarter of that. So say it helps you five energy refills. So
5.
that's 150 units.
Okay, so let's change the 4 energy refills to 9 energy refills. So, all right. So the kind of total monthly benefit. Um,
Lord Shadow says no one sleeps, and Kyle Brown says that you pilot your account 24 hours a day. So maybe
that's
we should count it for the full amount.
that's funny. Your refills go further. That's also true. That's also true. Um, okay, so let's see. You get
Yeah, we're
300,
looking at
300 just straight up units. So that's worth 300 units. 9 energy refills, 9 times 3 is 270. So you can look at it as 570 units.
mhm.
So we're saying 12K 5-star shards.
Yep. So would you put it at about 100 units for 1,000 shards? Is that
No, no, no,
fair?
no,
No, it's too low.
no.
Too high.
I didn't put 12K, I just put 12. Um, so if they offered a 5-star basic crystal, Enzo, how many units would you pay for it?
Uh, 300, maybe
300?
500, maybe five. Well, make it 500. Makes it easy. The math easy.
500?
Yeah, I probably would pay 500 shards for one, for a 5-star basic.
500 units?
Yeah.
That's stuff like that is really hard to value though. Okay. So that takes care of that. The 1K 4-star shards, who cares? The
I feel that it's
10
too cheap.
premium hero crystals, we can essentially not even count that. That's accounted for. That's accounted for. You get 4 6 stones. You get
I'm
4
gonna revise that.
tier 1
Like if you think about
alphas.
what Kabam does, like if you do a Cavalier Crystal, you basically for 2,000 units, you'll probably get two 5-star shards, two 5-stars. So that's would be
For 200 units, you get 2 5-stars?
no 2,000 units because in
Oh,
the opening 10 you should get two 5-stars approximately. So that
right.
means they valued it at 1,000 minus. Yeah, so I guess maybe 500 is all right because then you get the other things too, like the 3 and 4 stars. So I bet they're more like yeah 500. Okay, that's fine.
Um, so this is kind of what you get per month for $10. If you compare that, so one Odin is $100. Oop, God damn it. And you get
Okay.
3,100 units. So with this subscription, what are they calling it? The sigil?
Yes.
For every $100, so that's 10 months, you get 5,700 units, 120K 5-star shards. I'm gonna run out of space. You get, actually, let me continue it here. You get, you get 46 stones. You get
Here's a link
40 tier 1 alphas,
to the offer if people want to see it.
and you get
Oops.
5 point. Okay, so you get that, and you get 5.5 million gold. So this is kind of the per Odin value. I guess this is kind of the main thing, right?
Yeah, I mean the deal seems okay to be honest. I mean the amount of money you're paying, you get fairly good things, but it's just the yeah locking out the free to play players and those who want to get a subscription. Yeah, just again this.
Free to play family person and full time worker is going to get left. So this is the thing. I don't think this stuff is nearly as significant as 6 stone deals. I think where free to play players really get screwed over is 6 stone deals.
That's true. Yeah, they
Um,
really.
5-star, 120K 5-star shards is not as significant as 200 5-star 6 stones. It's just not. Um,
And this is over 10 months too. You're getting this, so
yeah,
it's
this
not like
this is over
you
10
buy.
months. Yeah, this
Yeah.
isn't like per month. But I'm just looking at it as kind of like if you're someone who spends, if you spend for one Odin, which is $100, you get 3,100 units. Here for an Odin, which is $100, you get 5,700 units, 46 stones, 40 alphas, 5.5 million gold, blah blah blah. I don't think this is remotely game breaking. I don't think if you're free to play, this in any way sets you behind at all, pretty much, honestly. I mean, basically, this is a year, right? So over a year, you get 5,700 units, 12 5-star crystals, basically an extra 5-star crystal a month. You know, yesterday I opened a 5-star crystal, I got Juggernaut. Like, who gives a shit? You get 45-star 6 stones, again, over a year. Not too much. Put the link for what?
They want the link to
Oh,
this.
for
I
the
couldn't put it in when I tried to put it in.
oh
It
for
said,
the Kabam thing.
yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
okay. What's up, Rick?
Hey, Rick,
We can
welcome
get
to the
some more
stream.
free to play perspectives. Um, had
Nice and just.
is, wait, is Celeste in here too? Where? Oh, that shit. What's up, dude? Um, so
I think what's more annoying is the value. You're right. I don't think the value is making or breaking the game, but I think it's part of the fun of the game. It's like the ISO black market's fun. Just having more
right.
quests is fun. So I think there's a little bit of also
So
like
it's not more
yeah.
quests. You don't get there are no more quests.
Don't you get one
it's
special
no,
quest?
it's not a quest. It's a solo event.
Oh,
It's
okay,
the
that's what I
equivalent,
thought.
like you know how they do like the hero use.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you
That's
do
what.
everything basically for like opening crystals and doing your fights, you get the test of the cavalier, the test of the
Okay.
cavalier thing. Um, so yeah, if you're someone who spends, this is like,
The three whales.
I mean, I get so okay. How do you Enzo? How do you rate just the Odin, the 3,100 units? What do you rate that as?
What do you mean, just the
In,
Odin
in
itself?
yeah, just in terms of like, is that like a net zero kind of?
Um.
Like it's not a crab, it's not an Odin, whatever. It's just like a net.
Oh,
It's just a zero,
yeah.
right?
It's the baseline. It's the baseline of
It's
this
the
game. Yeah.
baseline. So
Uh,
if they offered an Odin that was 2,500 units, you would give that three crabs, right?
exactly.
If
Yeah.
they offered an Odin that was 4,000 units, you'd buy 50 of them.
Correct.
What's up, Aries? Um, right. No, that's the whole thing. Yes. Where does it end if it goes well? So where this came from, they did the $5 monthly unit subscription deal. I'm guessing pretty much everyone bought it, and now they're doing this. Right. That's what happened. I buy the $5 unit deal. That's 750 units for $5 every month because for me, that's basically a subscription.
Right. And
Um,
it's a
this is
no-brainer if you're going to be using units in this game and buying units.
right. So if you are free to play, this will not impact you much. Over a year, um, you know, Enzo's gonna buy more than this on Sunday, right? You're gonna buy the equivalent of 5 years of this on Sunday, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, is Brian like so screwed because Enzo's going to buy 5 years worth of the subscription on Sunday? Not really. It's not going to make a difference. I mean, what's Enzo going to get? One more crappy 6 star, right?
Exactly. Maybe do my vulture.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to pull another Yondu, like best case scenario.
Yeah. I will cry
Um,
if that happens.
so the six stone offers. What are the last couple six stone offers? They're usually like $50 for about 86 stones, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Is this more significant? Would you rather have this or would you rather have 166 stones?
Ooh. I would say the 166 stones because it's such a precious resource in this game that I would rather have that than more five-star shards or any of these other things, or more gold or more units. I mean, things like that you can get easily enough.
Right. But you also essentially here you get kind of two Odins also with it, which is nice.
Yeah, no, it's a good value, but I mean, you get 45-star six stones. I mean, compared to 160. I mean,
Right.
again,
And this is over a year. So
yeah, exactly.
just in my personal opinion, where free to play players are at a bit disadvantage if they are people who are willing to grind is six stones. It does not really matter how much you play. You cannot get 5-star six stones because they essentially do not exist in the game. You can only get a few from the quests and all of that. They recently had the six stone offer for units. They literally have like one of those per year. I think there's been two since I joined Fort Loki a year and a half ago. Um,
But interesting,
so
they only give you 40 here, so they still are really restraining everyone's access to six stones. I mean, 40 over a course of 10 months is pretty.
is nothing, right?
Yep.
Grind labyrinth for six stones. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, that's a great way. Let's take a prediction of what Brian Grant would think because I'm actually really curious. But of course, he's on a plane right now eating like 3-month-old lobster entrails as an entree. So what would he say to this?
I'm guessing he's gonna say like, if you spend, this is not a bad way to spend. If you're free to play, this is just ignore it. It really doesn't matter.
Mm.
That's what I'm
My
guessing.
guess is he's going to be upset because he wants them to be making content. The thing about resources now is it's easy. Like a Kabam developer only has to say, okay, let's make this deal today, and boom, it goes out there. But all this, I think, is also like development energy in developing their game that they're making only accessible for money, which is going to, I'm afraid, take away from the game. And people have mentioned it before. They keep on saying that, well, this is just the beginning.
Right.
So that's yeah, I think that's the big worry, and that's what I guess Brian's going to say. It's like this thing fine, but where is it leading to?
Right. What's up, Pete? BG's gonna land in New York, look at chat, and be like, "What is happening?"
Yeah, I know.
That's funny.
Maybe he'll like lock himself in the studios as a protest, chain himself to the I don't know the master control unit until they reverse this decision.
So it's interesting. Because yeah, this itself is okay. The where does it end is kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's
Free to play has the calendar. Yeah, I mean the calendar, the 90-day calendar is, you know, not too different from this. Um, but if you're free to play and you do arena over 10 months, you will get more than the 5.5 million gold and the 5,700 units. Um, not sure about the 5-star shards.
well, you're getting 2,000 every 3 days. So what is that?
You get
Four
4,000 a
thousand
week.
a week,
Yeah,
and
but I mean,
then
like, I'm not
1,000.
free to play and I get those too.
No, it's true.
I
Yeah,
just don't get nearly as much units and gold because I don't do like every milestone in every arena.
it's true.
Um, where does it end? How does it end badly? It's interesting.
Well, I don't really play too many other games, but I guess I don't know. I assume the subscription is something that you generally find in other games, or is that not true? I mean, have they just been behind the times, or is this something that they're doing that not many other games have done?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really play any other games.
It's a problem. None of us play anything else other than this game.
Yeah, no, who has time for games? Even when my students like play games, I always give them crap like you should be doing your schoolwork. Like why are you wasting your time on games?
You should just be playing this game. Don't play any other
And they're like, "But
games.
you play the blah blah blah." I'm like, "Hey, I'm old. It doesn't matter." Sup, Fitz?
So,
Um,
based on your analysis, you think this is like a pretty good value, but it doesn't give you all that much, and that's sort of the conclusion you've made.
yeah, if you're someone who's a minor spender, this is just like a slight extra. Let's compare this to the unit card, the monthly unit card. Let's just throw that in there for the sake of it. That one
That's
is
735 units.
for every $100 you get. It's 750 units, and you get 20 of them. It's 15,000 units.
What was the price of it?
It's $5 for
Okay.
750 units. But this would be over the course of 2 years. So for 1 year, let's do it this here. Let's do this. For 10 months, it's $50, and you get 7,500 units. So this is the unit card deal, right? Nobody complains about the unit card deal. Everyone says the unit card deal is great. Um, does a sigil guarantee a wrench in your stream?
Should.
That's funny.
The inventory cap increase. Yeah, Panaman's brought up a good thing. They didn't really specify what that meant. Does that mean like more tier 4 class catalysts? Which I mean, I'm always like capped out on like 3 of them and have like 5 in the overflow. I wonder
I
if that's what
believe
they mean.
I believe so. Instead of 12, you can have 16.
I mean, things like that are really nice. And I wish, again, they did that for everyone because honestly, that's actually, I think, where a big value of this would be going. Like if you can have more than 20 health potions and things like that, and I don't know, all sorts of different areas in the game that you end up getting Getting too many of.
Yeah, but it's a pretty small increase. 25% really isn't much um, for most stuff. Um, so yeah, I guess the sigil you could say. Oh wait, but it's double the price. So I don't know how it compares to the unit card. Because no one complains about the unit card, but people do complain about this. People are gonna like lose their shit about this.
Or the unit card again, as I said. I mean, I think there's a big difference between offering just things and then offering like I don't know. This is more than just things. It's affects your inventory. It has all this like extra milestones and quests and things that you get.
It,
So
it doesn't
maybe
it doesn't have any extra quests.
what not extra quests, but extra events. I don't know what you call
No,
those
there's
things.
no.
Well, what do you call those things? The
It
milestones.
no, it's like how we have like the hero use level up and all that.
Yeah, but what's the generic name for those?
Um,
Someone in chat
Solo
help us.
events. Those are solo events. Um, so yeah, this is kind of what you get essentially. So the energy cost, the energy reduction. Um, the energy reduction, that's literally just unit value because that's buying less energy refills. That's not anything other than that.
This last paragraph is a little bit scary. It says this great value will be available 6 August for the introductory price of a Star Lord's loot bag, and that's $10, correct?
Right.
But then after that, what happens after? And you get a free 7-day trial. Um, is that just give you for seven days
Yeah, so for 1 week, everybody gets this.
for free? But no, it's
Yeah, for free.
okay.
And then after 7 days, if you want to continue it, it's $10 a month.
Okay, I see. Well, I don't
Um,
understand what they're talking about. An introductory price of a Star Lord's
well,
loot
that's what they're
bag.
saying is that um, no, Darcy, it's not gonna. I don't believe it's gonna have those 25 units or the revive. As far as I'm concerned, as far as what they've said, at least, this test of the Cavalier thing is what you are getting. You're not getting the that stuff.
I do love the way that they still give you premium hero crystal shards, like 1,000 5-star shards, great, but why 5,000 premium hero crystal shards?
Yeah, I don't know.
It just is like, I guess it just scales because the other offers get it, but that's
Noobs, it's not. You're not actually getting 120k 5-star shards. It's kind of the value if you buy the um, featured
the
crystal,
feature.
where it's 11k instead of 15k. I want a
Ooh,
$100 subscription that gives me T5B and 6-star shards.
I know, me too.
So
Let's
yeah,
just
it's
see.
interesting where this goes.
Yeah, I'm just looking at all the comments on the forum. Nothing too dramatic, but I do agree with the comment. These are quality of life improvements in the game. That's sort of an interesting way to put it. And now, so the spenders get a better quality of game life than the non-spenders.
Um, that's false. There's no quality of life increase in this
Well,
offer.
better energy. I guess what you're saying, you could just take the
No,
energy and refill that in.
energy is purely unit value for refills. That's not anything else. Um, I mean, do you? I don't know. Are there a lot of people who? How long does it take for the energy to recharge? Like 6 hours or something?
Was it 6 minutes each time? So 6 times 70, what was that? 420? So 7 hours. Yep.
So it's gonna go from 7 hours to like 6 hours. Like
Yeah.
that's not like it's cool, but it's not a huge like.
Right. It's not game breaking in any way.
Um, yeah, I respect your opinion, but also I don't.
Yeah, I know, Pete. It just there's something about that just feels bad, but maybe it's just our like innate reaction to anything like this, where we're always well, of course, suspicious that they're trying to make money and lots of money, but yeah, I think they also want to make sure it's balanced too. I wonder if they really. I'm sure they must think about like people who are playing this without spending a lot of money. Because if you just had a game for people who just spent a lot of money, I mean, it would decrease the amount of people in this game by like 75%. And so that's probably as big as mistake as just trying to cater to people who want to spend lots of money.
Um, yeah, I don't think there's. I think the some of this stuff they should have put for everybody.
Yeah, I agree. Like the inventory,
The inventory thing, the energy thing. I think like the energy thing. If you look at it objectively, it is basically irrelevant, right? It's like a refill. It's going to save you a refill every week on average, something like that. But it's perceived as being like really big, and they just do stuff that makes them look bad.
yeah.
Um,
What do you think about the experience? Like, of course, for many players, experience is long since gone. But let's say you're two new players and one buys this and one doesn't. Is the experience going to push into a game much quicker?
like progress you?
Yes.
No, I don't. It doesn't really do anything in terms of progress.
What was the experience? Is it 40% plus 40%?
5%.
Oh, is that all? Oh, it's
I mean, essentially, you get an extra 5 star every some amount of time and like a few units.
20% experience boost.
Oh, like literally experience boost?
Yes, yes. So
Yeah,
I'm thinking about
20%.
two level one players who start this game.
All right, DT, good luck, man.
Trevor non-click DT. I mean, do you think this offer is almost geared to those type of players, people who are just playing it for $10 a month? All of a sudden, that will help them because they generally need energy more. I
Right.
mean, they get more gold, more resources, more ISO for
So,
them.
but they also don't get this, right? They get the like lower stuff because I only looked at the Cavalier one. Um,
Yes,
if you're like a beginner, instead of like the 1,000 5 star shards, you get two 2 star hero crystals, right? You know,
yeah, that's true. It's so funny
um,
how, like some of these things are so unbelievably worthless. It's like the three small energy refills. I mean, that's really so worthless.
right.
The six golden crystals. I mean, the premium hero crystals. Again, I guess it just comes because they're scaling it with beginner rewards, and so I guess they think they have to keep on escalating it just so it's not like you lose wards for being a cavalier. But yeah, it seems a little bit ridiculous.
Richie, it said it's not. They said at least in their text that it's not an auto renewal. That it's that you're gonna have to renew it manually every month. That they'll like you'll get an email like 7 days before it ends or something. Level one player. Yeah, that's true. You have to be level 10 to get it. You're kind of grinding for
CT
Mysterio. Good luck.
and KT have videos up. I'm going to be really curious what they say.
I'm assuming.
Season
I
8
don't think any. I'm
KT.
assuming everyone who makes a video on this is gonna rip it.
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna
don't know.
be
KT, I feel like he's usually a little more balanced about about money in games.
maybe. Yeah. I mean, he's the only one who might not just say, "Oh, this is garbage." I'm 100% sure Seaton is gonna rip it, and most people who make a video will be super negative.
Yeah, I agree with Richie.
Yeah,
Even if it is good, somehow it'll get all destroyed and messed up.
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm surprised they wouldn't do it on just auto renew. I mean, it seems like if you go and make a subscription,
It's
then
not auto renew. You have to renew it manually.
yeah, I know. I find that a little strange for them to do that that way. I would have figured they just put you on auto renew because
Oh.
that way, hopefully, you forget, stop playing the game, and just keep on paying them 10 US dollars a month for the rest of your life unknowingly.
um, talk about the patch release notes. Did they release the patch notes?
Let's see. Let's see what their forums have.
The 570 units battle is from the energy refills that you get and the 300 actual units that you get. Oh, they just posted them? Where? I don't see it. Um, oh, it's like on their site or something. How do you even get to their actual site?
Yeah, I know. It's always so confusing the way they have
Uh,
the form and their site.
is there anything in the patch notes?
Emeritus. Yeah, again, for me, it's great. For the amount of money I have to spend to get these things, I think, yeah, I mean, it's nice, but I try and have a holistic picture in this game. I mean,
Right.
it has to also work for everyone who's playing this game, not just myself.
All right, here we go. Here's two. Here we go. Here's the patch notes. Okay, new event, Sinister Labs, back issues number 3. By the way, once Variant 3 comes out, everyone will forget about this. Because whenever Variant comes out, people forget about everything else. Okay, so the sigil, then updated organization for event quests. We change how are displayed. Okay, I don't know what that's going to do. Here's the bug fixes. Aegon. Uh, okay, whatever. Bishop. Who gives a shit? They fix some champion stuff.
Yeah.
Fix an issue where magic would become stunned after using your special 3. Oh, that's funny. B Manny was running into that. He actually spent some units on that. Fix an issue with Domino. They fix a Domino. There's like nothing in the patch notes.
Yeah.
Ah, they
We're
fixed the
just,
Namor thing where Namor was only reflecting damage from one source. Okay.
it's really good. Yeah, we were all looking at that in the Alliance chat
Yeah, there
last
you
night.
go. So
Hooray.
Namor's Namor's going to be a little better.
Ooh, I bet it's going to be really better because I would say, yeah, it's incredible how little damage you could see he was reflecting like a third of the damage on him sometimes. So he's going to
Right.
really.
Can't stop, won't stop. Updated abilities and description. The defender takes 75% less damage unless the attacker is unstoppable, and the attacker's unstoppable effects last 100% longer.
Where they're swinging back and forth with this one, went from
Yeah.
like 95% to 50%, and well, we'll see.
So Thing will be able to roll through it completely. Not too much in the patch notes, really. The Namor thing is big, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. And the bishop.
Thanks, broski. If you really want to send over $500, you can send it over on what the hell's it called? Streamlabs. I will accept it. Um, yeah, they changed it to 75. It was 90. Now it's 75.
Well, it was 90, then it was 50. Now I think it's at 50 now.
Yeah, it was 90, then 50. Now it's 75.
I know, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know they fixed Iron Man. Congratulations, Pete. That's exciting.
his rank 5 Iron Man now will be OP.
Yeah, so it's interesting. Depends. I guess it really just depends on where they go with this. This again specifically, if you are free to play and you do not get this, if you're someone who does arena, this will have, I would say, no effect. Essentially,
Negligible. Yeah,
yeah, a
very little.
completely negligible effect. A far, far smaller effect than Sigstone deals. Um, because those are the Sigstone deals are what makes it so that people can't who are free to play can't have good prestige. Essentially, it makes it almost impossible, or at least it makes it really difficult.
I love America's comment. One kidney a month. Three whales.
So it's interesting.
It's like a glorified like calendar. I don't know what you call it. I guess a subscription is the right word for it. But
Yeah, let me link the patch notes. Oh damn it, I already closed it. But yeah, the patch notes are out. There's not too much in there. What's up, Gus? The rewards don't change, and only the dollar value does. This is basically irrelevant anyway. Right. It just depends where they go with this. That's the thing. You know, if they say, okay, here's a $10 tier, and then we're also going to have, a 29.99 tier and a 99.99 tier, and that $100 tier has like really game breaking stuff. That's a problem.
yeah, I have a little bit of faith in Kabam that that they're good about not letting this game scale out of control for people
Right.
who are to pay. I think they have figured out a way to have people willing to pay a lot to get a reasonable competitive advantage, but it also doesn't totally disrupt the balance. But they're always in that danger zone of tipping over that point. So it is a little concerning
Right.
that one day they will.
I mean, they're a company, right? Their goal is to make money. Otherwise, they shouldn't exist.
True, but I think their goal is also to have a to meet that end. They want to have a large community, and I don't know. It'd be interesting to think how much like people who spend more than 500 US dollars a month, what percentage they are. They're probably like 2% of their community. So
No, no, it's more like 0.1%.
exactly. So
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean, if the entire community dries up and you just have those 1,000 players, and the game would die.
Right. Yeah. Cav crystals are, I mean, much more game breaking than this. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's true. They've definitely offset the balance of power a fair bit.
This is why we need communism. As someone who grew up in it, Sohaib, I can assure you, we do not. um, yeah, interesting. I know tons of games do this stuff, have subscriptions, blah blah blah. Fortnite does. Fortnite's super popular, etc.
When this game's had subscriptions always too. I mean, we can't discount the fact that every
Right,
month, these cards come out, which are exactly that. They're monthly subscriptions for various things.
right.
Um, yeah, I think again, it's just a little more intricate this one with all the different things and the new not yeah, I guess content is what you call it, new content. That sort
Yeah,
of,
it's not content, but yeah.
yeah. Okay, Jim. Well, I have my stream. I'm going to start in a few minutes. It's great. I actually really like your analysis, Jim. I think you did a very good job of figuring this out and trying to give a nice objective look at this deal.
Thank you, thank you. That was the goal.
So have a good night, everyone.
All right, I'll hang around until you start, and then we'll raid you.
Lovely. Bye bye.
See ya. Fortnite isn't pay to win though. I've never played Fortnite. It looks terrible. So I don't know. Um, all this info and 12 likes. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It depends on where this goes, right? Um, what they do with it, right? If they just had like a monthly card and it was for $10 you get, whatever. Because I mean, the current monthly card is $5. You get 750 units. Um, would you rather have 1,500 units or the 500 units plus the 5-star shards and some gold? I don't know. For $3 million, you'd play some Fortnite? Yeah, I mean, for sure, if they paid me, absolutely. But I haven't played for free, so that means I think it is worth less than zero. So I'll donate $5 a month to help you with this. Thank you, Sohaib. It's much appreciated. Oh man. Um, yeah, interesting. I mean, I think a lot of people will get it for sure. Um, I think there's going to be a lot of complaining over the next few days, um, and then it will all die out because, frankly, at the way it is right now, is just not significant enough to matter. So yeah. All right, Meta. Thanks for stopping by, man. If Kabam lost the 3-star crystals in the Cavs, they would make more money. I mean, Kabam. There's a ton of things Kabam could do, and um, to make more money. They're also like they are trying to have the game be sustainable. Like they're not. What was the end finding? Just logged in and don't know what I'm looking at. Oh man. $10 a month on this or $10 a month on hookers. Those hookers in the end can end up costing you more with health problems, man. What's up, Silver? When forums start complaining, dude. I mean, yeah, they damn, forgot what I was saying. Must not have been too interesting. I don't know how many people are actually. How many people are gonna get it? The hardcore free-to-play community will complain initially. So Odenek, the unit card for $10 you get 1,500 units. I don't think this stuff is better, too much better than that. It's really not a huge difference. Yeah, everyone gets a free week, Darcy. So the first 7 days, everyone gets for free. Who was that, Pete? I don't remember that. But yeah, if you're free to play, this will not, and you don't get this. This is not going to have hardly any impact on you being able to compete. Not nearly as much of an impact as what's it called? As like the 6 stone deals and stuff. Why are you comparing? You can just buy them all. No, just to give like just to give people a perspective. Even here, so with this 120k 5-star shards, like this 12k 5-star shards, 8k of that is from the extra value of the featured. I don't think is this whole thing gonna fit. So you actually get 4,000 shards. So someone like Brian, for example, who like doesn't really believe in featured, he's gonna lose out on one 5-star crystal every 2.5 months. So over the course of the 10-month cycle, the $100 10-month cycle, he's gonna lose out on 4 5-star crystals, which is nothing. Literally nothing. The actual shards you get is only 4k a month. Whereas, for example, in Arena, you get 4k a week just from the 5-star featured. So the 6 stones are negligible. There's not enough. The tier 1 alpha is negligible. That's not enough. 500,000 gold is cool. That'd be kind of like one free week of gold donations. Would Brian buy a featured for 11k? He might, right? He might, yeah. That's why like I did count it in there, because I wasn't sure how to actually count it. It adds up over 20 years. It does. That's true. It does. But that's what I kind of find funny is that if they apologize for Sweetie, she deserved it. If they did a poll on the forums about the unit card deal, which is the one that gives you the units, it would be probably 95% people saying this is a great value, this is a great deal. Whereas if they put this on the forums and had people vote, it would probably be 95% saying it's terrible. Let's see. Let's just out of curiosity, let's see what the disagree and agree ratio is for the Vigil thing that was posted. Let's see. It's 30 disagrees and 0 agrees. So it's 30-0 ratio. It's not a horrendous deal, Gus. If you're someone who spends, it's fine. It's like a little extra value. It's a little extra value than you get kind of for someone compared to someone who buys Odin's. All right. Yeah, here's Enzo's link. So let's go rate Enzo. Let's do hashtag. How many 5-stars? I have. I think 114 or 115. What should the hashtag be? But Talon, if it was units a month, there'd be no point. We need a hat. Let's just do Dream and Raid. Let's just make it easy. Let's do that. You didn't count trading up Forcer? Because I don't think I would do it because then you lose the ISO. And I think the ISO is worth more than the little bit of the 5-star shards. And even if it's not, it's such a small amount that, you know, instead of 12,000, it'd be like 12,038 or something. It's not a big deal. The energy talent, again, I don't consider that relevant. That's just unit cost. The storage is cool, even though it's a small amount. Trading up pH, it's the same thing. Like it's such a small amount. Like I doubt I'm actually going to bother clicking on those. It's not going to be really worth the time to click on that stuff. But all right, I'm going to end the stream here. I'll be back tonight for Arena, probably during Brian's normal time because he's going to stream early. So yeah, thanks everyone who stopped by. This was fun. I will see you guys later. Go raid Enzo.